Okay, I think we've got everybody here. There's quite a few of us, but good afternoon. It's great to see so many familiar friends and new friends and people we've never met before. Hello, everybody. So I'm Kevin Grist, and
I'm Janet Moore.
and we're both the co-directors of Spark Deco, and Spark Deco is the company producing Electric Medway. I'm sure we've been in touch with most of you. I'm just going to kick off and say a huge thank you for everybody here, particularly the artists that we've been working with very, very frantically over the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks to get all these bits of work and projects together. So I just want to say extended thank you to everybody. Without any, without all of that energy, we wouldn't have got this together so quickly. A few words really. I think, all of us have had a really tough time over the last few months, haven't we? It's been an unprecedented part of our history. We've all been in lockdown. We've all had to really rethink the way we do things, and hence why we're in these little boxes. But I think with the arts, I think we've still proven, hopefully, that it's a powerful way to bring people together and to inspire people, even if it's all digital and online. I think we can all give ourselves a pat on the back because we've worked out how to do it. I think we're still working out how to do it, but it's happening, and creative people all across the country are working out how to do this in a new way. A little bit about Spark Deco as well. So Spark Deco is a sound-based organisation in Medway. We're based at Sunpier House, and our main ethos is about using sound-based arts as a tool for social change. And what you'll see in this Electric Medway programme is some sound-based work, but you'll see lots of other art forms as well. And I just, this is the first year we've done this. We never expected 3 months ago we would be doing this. So we're really proud of what we pulled together with everybody in such a short amount of time. So I just want to say long may this continue, and hopefully this is the first of many. I'm going to pass you over to our first bit of programming, which is a live acoustic musician from Rochester, Gavin Alexander.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kevin, and thank you for inviting me to play. This is a song that was written in isolation, full of hope and dreams and, connection and nature and play. So I hope you like it. So this is what isolation feels like. Alone with my thoughts, I'm not driven round the bend yet. Some are sharing all their love. Some are sharing all their regrets. We all find our way through. I know what I must do. I gotta keep the faith, feed the baby, water the plants, 'cause they're not maybes. Keep up my strength, check on the neighbors, smile on my face, ain't doing no favors. Keep on keeping on, keep on keeping on. So I want to say I do, but I cannot be alone in this brave new world with you. We spend our days craving a touch. We all find our way through. I know what I must do. I gotta keep the faith, feed the baby, water the plants, 'cause we're not maybes. Keep up my strength, check on the neighbors with a smile on my face. I ain't doing no favors. Gotta keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Home, home. Keep on keeping on. Make the connections make the dreams come true. Find my nature, keep it all true. Make the connections, dreams come true. Go out in nature, learn to be true to myself. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Time for a little short one.
Thanks, Gavin. I think we've actually spot on time to move to the next slot. So well,
Okay,
that was
great.
really great timing. Thank you for that.
No worries.
So without further ado, I'm delighted to have joining us from Medway Council, Councillor Doe, who we've invited to say a few words for us. Councillor Doe, hello. I'm just going to unmute you.
Right. Hello there. Well, I'm delighted to be asked to introduce this. I think this is a really breaking new ground, and it's extremely exciting. I think that for many people in lockdown, sometimes some are using their laptops for work and all the rest of it. But I think this is really exploring completely the dimension of the laptop. We can't do all the things that we would like to do physically, but we can do most of it virtually. And I think exploring how far this medium can be carried is absolutely very exciting indeed. And I think you'll see from the programme here that actually we're breaking a lot of new ground. And I think it shows you how much creativity we've got in Medway, particularly among younger people as well. And there's a wonderful opportunity, I think, within this festival for young people to get experiences they wouldn't get anywhere else, and creative ideas that they might not get anywhere else, and to work with people who are extremely creative and who really make what I think will eventually be the city of culture. But anyway, we'll develop this entirely new movement within Medway, which is to involve far more people in the arts and also at the same time show them how varied and how interesting and how all-encompassing art really is. It's not just an add-on, it's something which is so endemic to everybody, and most people will explore their own natures as they look at some of this material. So I think the next 10 days is going to be very exciting. I do thank Electric Medway for organising this. I think it's really wonderful, and I'd like to take the opportunity also thanking the Arts Council, because I think they've been extremely generous to us, enabling us to make this happen. And I think that when you consider the constraints under which we're all operating at the moment, and to a certain extent the disappointments in not being able to have a number of our festivals and so on, I think this actually goes a long way towards making up some of that. And I hope will make people realise that although they're locked down, they're not on their own. They've got access to all this talent and all this creativity, and in which they are not just simply onlookers, but they can share. So thank you very much indeed for all that you're doing. It's great to see so many of you here, and I wish you all the best for the next 10 days.
Thank you very much, Councillor Doe. That's great. I'm talking about the programme. That's a great sort of lead into the next thing I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to share a screen, and I'm hoping you can see it. So I'm sure most of you now have seen a bit of the programme online now. I just wanted to talk a bit about the thinking behind the actual programme. So it runs on the 28th through to the 6th of September, and we've managed to engage around 70, way over what we thought, 70 different artists or arts groups locally or across Kent or nearby areas, which is fantastic. A lot of those are young people, as has been mentioned. So we've managed to enable young people to either showcase work, produce brand new work, or provide some kind of employment opportunity for a number of young people, which has been fantastic. There hopefully is something for everyone in this programme. We've divided it into 5 virtual zones. So you'll see here connection, nature, play, dreams and hope. And then within there, you'll see different bits of programming. There's a mixed bag here. There's anything from chair dancing to how to build VR work, environments, to coding, through to interactive videos. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, and we really hope it's captured some of the sort of DIY culture that Medway is so well known for. I am just going to, at this point, show you a little bit of a preview, which is, I'll just show you this next thing. This is a series of videos that we've created for our different zones. Can everybody see that video? Yeah, great. So there's a local illustrator in Medway called Lydia Reid, and we've commissioned her to create an illustration or an animation for each of the 5 zones. And I'm just going to show you them now here. It's an exclusive. We haven't put them out yet. So here you go. Great. So I just wanted to, I'm not sure if Lydia's here, I just wanted a round of applause for Lydia for creating those idents. And we're going to be putting those out across social media and on the site as well after today, which is brilliant. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to pass over to Imogen Robertson, who's the bid manager for Medway 2025, just to say a few words about the City of Culture bid. Imogen.
Thank you, and it's so great to see everyone gathered together virtually for this evening's Electric Medway launch. I think when this idea took shape, it was all about giving a platform to Medway's creative organisations to share work that was really rooted in the local area and in the current moment, and which would reach audiences across Medway and support young people looking for pathways into creative industries locally. And it's been such a pleasure to be part of the commissioning panel for the festival and to be party to all the phenomenal creative ideas that are lined up and programmed as part of the 10 days. And the last 6 months, I think, have shown so clearly the role that creativity and culture plays in supporting us all as individuals and neighbourhoods and as a community through difficult times. And there are so many examples of creative organisations supporting people who are isolating or socially isolated. And it's so exciting that the work and the format of Electric Medway will reach new audiences and particularly inspire young people to get creative and to support their journeys into professional practice as well, which is so important and so central to what the bid is about. So Electric Medway is such a stellar showcase of the innovation and ambition and the creativity that sits at the heart of our Medway 2025 City of Culture bid. And it's about, we've got around a year to go until we submit our bid to be City of Culture for 2025, following Coventry's year next year in 2021. And I think it's just the perfect time to platform what we have to be proud of and what we have to share with the rest of the region and the country at the moment. So as a little bit of background, as many of you will know, UK City of Culture is awarded once every 4 years by central government, and it's all about reimagining places through culture and creativity and focusing on what makes places unique. And so much of that is evident in the Electric Medway programme as well. Hosting in 2025 would be a real game changer for Medway in terms of providing an opportunity for young people to take a key role within cultural life in the area, and in terms of creating a legacy of opportunities for local people in terms of bringing significant economic benefits to the area as well. It's also a real once in a generation opportunity to bring to life all Medway's stories and history and personality through a phenomenal year-long world-class creative programme, which would take place right across the geography of Medway and turn all our green spaces, our high streets and our stadiums and shopping centres into galleries and theatres. And the process of bidding as well as winning offers really amazing opportunities to showcase our phenomenal local and regional talent and to platform the new and bold and bonkers creative ideas. And Electric Medway is such a key part of that. So our bid's being shaped by Medway's creatives and people and businesses and organisations right across the area. And so far we've workshopped ideas with and had creative conversations with and involved over 450 local people of all ages right across the full geography of Medway. And a bit of an invitation really, throughout this festival and beyond, we'd love for you all to be involved in that process going forward. So please don't be shy in dropping me a line, having a chat, sharing ideas, both through the conversations as part of the festival, but equally pick up the phone and get in touch. Do follow our social media as well. We're really linked up with Electric Medways. We're at Medway 2025 if you haven't already followed us. And please do share and post as we launch our social media over the next week, and keep an eye peeled as well for the new bid website coming very soon. I think really the bid belongs to everyone across Medway and everyone here, so please do get involved. And sort of the start of something rather than being an end in and of itself for the sake of it. And I think the same could probably said and be true of Electric Medway as well. And I think it's just the start of a new way of working and new ways of reaching people and new really exciting things that we can be programming, and long may it continue.
Thanks, Imogen. That's great. Yeah, and I think a lot of us are very supportive of that proposal for 2025. Up next is a couple of previews of some video work, which is going to be shown at the festival. But I thought it would be nice just to preview a couple of minutes of some work. I'm going to share again another screen. Make sure you can hear my sound. Here you go. Right, getting the hang of this now. This is, I'm going to show you a couple of minutes of a work that's called Futuricity by John Vincent, and he was commissioned to produce this video. It's a kind of sci-fi dystopian future of Rochester, but I'll let the video do the talking.
Owing to climate change and the rising water of the oceans, areas in Britain close to water sources such as rivers and coastal areas will be at a higher risk of flooding, including the risk of a permanent loss of land to the sea.
Quite a lot on the estuary, and it wasn't exactly the Bahamas. You couldn't really call it a beach, but it was open space, and at a time where you feel quite closed in, it was nice to just look out over the water, and it made me feel at peace.
Okay, round of applause for John. John's with us actually. Thank you, John. I won't spoil the whole thing, but it's a brilliant piece of film. And I wanted to show one other clip from a local organisation called Wordsmithery. This is a spoken word piece.
Beyond the cinder path and the derelict duties of rust and wire, old feet spring at the wonder of a world beyond school days and rude warfare. The years and names scratched on spikes and walls in the waste places. The passing out parades and chaste games, giving way to deep kisses, fade. Time's path grows hidden by wild carrot and fool's parsley. Death on the red lips of the careless and inconsiderate, says Ms. Pratt of times when salad came from where you might find it. Inscribed on plates so that we might know what feeds and what kills us, what is good for what ails us, and the magic that they hold.
Brilliant, and a round of applause for that one as well. Thank you for the wordsmithery, guys. Again, these are just snippets of what's to come, and we'll be releasing all of those on the website. Thank you for the nice comments in the chat as well. Yes, do use the chat. That's another thing you can pop some comments in. I'm going to hand over to Manisha, who's with us. Manisha is one of the young artists that we've commissioned locally, and I'd invited Manisha just to give us a few words about the work that she's doing and just to tell us about what it's meant to her to have this commission. Manisha, over to you.
Hello. So hi, yeah, I'm Manisha. I'm a freelance illustrator, and topic I chose for this festival is hope. And I'm basically doing digital paintings using Photoshop and a graphics tablet to show my interpretations of hope. Basically, one painting is of Mother Nature, and she's kind of talking to the Earth in the galaxy during the coronavirus pandemic, saying how, you know, there is hope that this pandemic will pass and that the Earth has like recovered a little bit because everyone's stayed indoors and like not hurt the Earth as much. And I'm like trying to spread awareness for like helping the environment as well. So at the moment I'm like at the final stages of shading it in and everything. Yes, and then so that's like a miniature kind of comic strip that I'm doing, and then after that is like a big image of like a poster of Mother Nature, like embracing the Earth and like saying, you know, it's okay, everything's gonna be okay. I'm here to heal you. And the next one, I'm doing another illustration, and it's of a child looking up at the stars, and that is based off a quote by Oscar Wilde, who said, "We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars." So this child is gazing upon the stars, thinking that, like, you know, there's all these possibilities. As much as there are stars, there's all these possibilities and there's hope, you know, for the future and things. Yeah, so basically this commission means really a lot to me, because as a young artist, it's like super exciting and a really excellent opportunity that's happened like locally, and like we can all share each other's artwork and look at each other's art, and it's just really exciting, and I'm really excited to see what everyone else has created.
Round of applause for Manisha. Thank you. We are whizzing through this, which is a good thing. So we're now at the point where we have the official launch, I guess. Has everybody got a glass of something next to them? Whatever it is, tea, coffee, something maybe stronger. Great, yeah, okay. Got ours as well. So I just wanted to say, raise your glass, and we're going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to have some virtual fireworks, because why not? So 3, 2, 1, raise your glass. Here we are, Electric Medway is launched. think that worked, the fireworks. Great. Thank you everybody for coming. We are finishing up pretty well, much earlier than we thought, which is nice actually, because it's an afternoon and we probably all want to get out and go for a walk or something. So I look forward to seeing everybody at some point over that 10-day period. Thank you everyone who's spoken today or shared some of their work. And Gavin, you're just going to play us out for a few minutes with one final song. So see you all soon. Thanks.
Thank you very much. This is called Lucky Man. You can pull your strings, you can clip my wings, and you can sing your blues to me. And I like your voice, but if you had a choice, would you like my brand of tea? And I am a lucky man, I've been dealt a lucky hand. So how can we mess it up? With such a fool come. And I admit I'm confused by what is fake news. It's not self-defense, I care too much. And I try to make a difference in my small existence, 'cause life for me ain't that tough. And I am a lucky man, big a lucky hand. So how can we mess it up? Such a fool, 'cause I am a lucky man. I beat the lucky hand. So how can we mess it up? Such a fool, 'cause
Yay.
Thank you very much.
See you all soon. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.